Now, questions are mounting after 11 American nuclear and space-linked scientists have either disappeared or died, all under mysterious circumstances, all within the last 4 years. Now, both the FBI and the House Oversight Committee are investigating this string of mysteries, including the disappearance of a former U.S. official who oversaw some of the military's most classified research programs. Here with reactions, she is the host of Crime Stories. Our friend Nancy Grace is back. 1, an isolated incident. 2, a coincidence. 3 or more, a pattern. We have 11. Okay, you've been studying all of these people. What do you see as a common theme, and what should law enforcement be putting together and our intel community be putting together?
I know that Comer has just announced that the government is looking into this, but surprisingly, and you're going to be very surprised at this after what we went through with the Nancy Guthrie case with the feds not being invited in, guess what? Back in March, sources are stating the feds uninvited jumped into the disappearance of McCasland. General Neil McCasland, commanded the AFRL, the Air Force Research Lab, senior Pentagon official. Now, I'm going to tell you what they did. I'm going to tell you how they disappeared. McCasland disappeared, Sean, in the space of less than 1 hour. He was at home. A repairman saw him. His wife saw him. She leaves for a hair appointment a little after 11. She gets back a little after 12:04 to be exact. He's gone on foot. Takes no tracking devices such as smartwatch, phone, prescription glasses. He takes one thing, his hiking boots, he's wearing them, and a .38. Why? Listen to this. Shortly after, a gray Air Force sweatshirt was found about a mile away. The only thing that would have identified him, gone. Scent dogs, cadaver dogs, nothing. Seemingly disappeared into thin air. That's number one. Okay. Chavez, Anthony Chavez. Listen to this. He answered to McCasland. Very high up, he worked in a site critical for nuclear research. It's called DART, Dual Access Radiographic Hydrodynamic Facility. That's just the name of it. Can you imagine what he did in there? Answer to McCasland. Like McCasland, he leaves home on foot near Los Alamos, leaves behind, like McCasland, wallet, keys, cigarettes, all mode of transportation, cell phone. Never seen again. They even sent out cadaver dogs looking for him. Nothing. On foot, gone. Number 2, Garcia. He built nuclear parts for the AFRL, Air Force Research Lab. Built nuclear parts. And he helped supply 80% of the non-nuclear components for nuclear weapons, all nuclear sites. Important, right? Stephen Garcia disappears, Albuquerque. Lots of this is happening in New Mexico. Leaves home on foot, leaves behind wallet, keys, car, takes a handgun. It's almost as if they were told to leave. They took nothing to identify them. 2 of them took a handgun. Wait, that's 3 of them took a handgun. I've got 2 more for you, and I'll be brief. Missing mom. This is the one that really gets me, because there's no way Melissa Casias would have left her daughter. She drops off a Subway sandwich to her daughter at lunchtime. She's going to work from home. She's spotted on surveillance, Sean, around 2:18 p.m., eastbound Road 518. She never took walks in the hot afternoons there. She leaves behind keys, cell, work cell, wallet, purse. Both her work phone and her personal phone had been factory reset before she left. She worked with Chavez at Los Alamos. How are people saying no connection? And last, aerospace engineer Monica Jacinto Reza. She developed the super alloy I was telling you about last night called Mondelez for rockets. McCasland oversaw and funded her work. She's on foot. She's hiking in the Angeles National Forest. Her friends are ahead of her. They turn around. She waves. She smiles. They turn back around. A few minutes later, Sean, she's gone. There was a very high-tech search for her immediately. Nothing. It's like all 5 of them vanish into thin air. Just like that. How are people saying this is not connected?
Oh, it's connected. It's a pattern. And I learned that from you. And 1, an isolated incident, 2, a coincidence, 3 or more, no. Nobody will ever convince me this is all just random and independent. Don't believe it. They better get to work fast. Nancy Grace, great to have you. Thank you. All right, thanks for watching. Check out my new podcast, Hanging Out with me, Sean Hannity. The big interviews, the debates you won't get anywhere else. Like and subscribe for new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday.